Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and it's Sunday. That means it's time for another Mystery Box episode. The episode where I kind of forego challenges and themes to just... not to be fair, it's still kind of a theme. Listen to those birds. They just want to be loved. You know, in the noisiest way possible. Not that I mind that, they're my birds. If I minded it, I wouldn't have had birds. That and there's birds outside, so it's just a feathered party going on up in here. Alright, we'll start with the obvious front-loaded difficulty just to get it out of the way. Okay, Atlas, I hate you, but at least you're in spot number 2. And at least I have a bunch of wind-related stuff to use. Really? Yeah, that's what you deserve. So, by now I'm sure we all know how Mystery Box episodes work. For those who are either uninitiated or rather new, allow me to quickly explain. I am going to carry this here Curious Relic Cube up to floor 3-1, at which point it will be carrying 5 relics. I will drop the cube at that point, and if you can guess at least 2 of the relics that pop out of this cubic wonder, then you will get to decide the build for my next open run. And if it sounds like quite a crapshoot to guess that, you would be correct. So far, no one has managed to do it. This is, what, Mystery Box number 27, 28? And I'll know by the time I go to do the thumbnail and upload the video, but... yeah, as of right now, my brain is going, numbers, what are those? Hello, Nocturne. So, if I find a freebie, maybe, or if Gale Force Alignment is in the shop, then I will definitely take Nocturne up on his obvious gambling habit. Because there's always the possibility that I'll get something good from him. And there's also the possibility that I'll get complete wank, but... the thing about that is, yeah, it's a little random, but you cannot win if you do not play. So do you take that advice to heart when thinking about buying lottery tickets? No. There's a difference between gambling in real life and gambling in a video game. The obvious one being, if I gamble and lose in a video game, I haven't lost anything of actual value. I gamble and lose in real life, that's probably my car payment that I just gambled with, so... fine line of separation. You think you're cool just because you're an elemental archer. I got news for you, buddy. Is there really anything here I even want? Let's look this over. So, if I do decide to take Shock Nova, which would actually go very well with my build, admittedly, it would not be very good on the 2nd level. It would be great on the 3rd level, though. I don't know, that might be worth it. God, I hate those compact rooms. really seeing anything here that's moving the needle at all, so the hell with it. I say no to you, sir. Good day to you. Alright, so yeah, I will go ahead and buy Shock Nova, and that'll just lead us directly into the end of the level. Also, yes, I'm quite aware that I'm kind of playing like garbage right now. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. Well, hopefully we can continue that on the next floor. Now, hopefully everyone's been having a pretty decent week. I've had a very topsy-turvy week, so just a chance to sit back and relax on one of my favorite games and just talk candidly about who knows what, really. I mean, not to be fair, some days I just don't have a topic of discussion already. Some days it's just, you know, stream of consciousness, what's on my mind right now. So what's on my mind right now is... Oh, hello. Hold on. Well, there was something on my mind, but, I mean, can't ignore this. I have to get my robe upgrade, because this is a great robe to get upgraded. More damage, more critical hit, more run speed, and greater maximum health. There's really no reason not to do that. Alright, sorry, so what is on my mind right now? Well, what's on my mind right now is not getting dead. I will openly admit that I am not playing to my usual standards. I think it's partially because I've just been tired, partially because I've got a lot of things on my mind, partially because I'm playing without my glasses. Yes, that's right, I wear glasses. I mean, it could also be because Iris seems to refuse to give me anything really interesting. Hi, what's this all about, Iris? Yeah, I am really playing poorly right now. Like, for me, I'm playing poorly. I know some people just have no clue how to get through the game, and that's understandable. It's a roguelite. Action roguelites are not easy games. Actually, I should bring this up with you, my beloved viewers. Someone in a YouTube comment brought up the idea of perhaps making a Wizard of Legend guide. Which, I mean, yeah, that would have a lot of information in it, but I'm curious, would you guys be interested in having me make up a guide for kind of explaining the way that I like to deal with problems? And I know there's a good number of you that don't need it, but for those of you that absolutely do, I have no qualm doing that. Something that I could either do videos on, or just something I can just leave posted up on my Discord. Assassin Blade. Definitely take that. And even though I hate to buy a healing potion this early, I should do so. with the tacit understanding that I'm going to try to improve the state of my play so that I don't have to worry so much about healing later. And Analytical Monocle. Okay, we're kind of putting together a bit of a critical hit build. You know what? I am A-okay with that. I've done a lot of critical hit builds in my time. Probably should have waited on that. There we go. Alright, now we're starting to look a little bit better. That's probably not a good fit for the build. I would say no to that one. One thing I constantly forget is it's always in between uses is how long it actually takes Nullgrade in order to have an effect when you cast it. And it's strong, don't get me wrong, but it's the sort of strength that comes with the price. I see the Plaguing Sprite, and I'm interested. I'm a very simple man. I see Fairy, I adopt Fairy. Guten Tag, Herr Doctor. I will more than likely want to pick up something to give her. The best way to do that is to see if I get a freebie somewhere along the way. Have I mentioned in the past that I'm not a big fan of the Elemental Summoners? Okay, why is she not willing to upgrade anything that I pick up? Like, I haven't seen an upgrade to my basic, I haven't seen an upgrade to the Gale Force alignment. What is going on here? I know that ultimately the answer to that question is you're just extraordinarily unlucky, and I understand that, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about that answer. It just seems to me that there should be an explanation as to why Iris hates me. And you also saw the offerings that she made, right? Like there's one of those that I would not use in a million years, so why is she offering it to me? You know, Dark Sage, you should really do a run based around that. No. And this is with the tacit understanding that, yes, I understand that at some point or another I'm going to have to just to either vindicate myself or prove myself wrong about that particular Arcana's usefulness. And again, for the uninitiated, I am talking about God, I hate it so much I forgot the name of it. The thing that looks like it should be cool but isn't. got baited. Alright, well, that is the floor. So, well, I'm talking about this one. Engulfing Fissure. I honestly couldn't remember the name of it. Oh, problem though. I didn't get the upgrade to Gale Force alignment, so I'd be giving up Gale Force alignment for that. Crap, and now I'm stuck with something that I'm never going to use. There we go. I'll take Thesis on defense, why not? And even though you're not going to be super helpful here, you will be helpful on the coming floor. Oh, for those of you who don't understand why I hate Engulfing Fissure so much, there's its effect. Yeah. I mean, I'm aware that it's supposed to be a trap, but in a fast-paced game like this, you really want to be going around setting up traps, especially when you have a ton of enemies around you that probably don't care about your careful trap placement. Oh, Rushing Typhoon. Alright. I mean, I'm a little skeptical that I'm going to get any upgrades to anything I have anyway, so... I hate rogues so much. Oh, and now the game won't let me teleport through that statue. Like, you're aware there's a teleport, right? I hate Atlas's floor so much. You have no idea how much I hate Atlas's floor. Every time I see the living courtyards come up, I just shudder. I shudder and I go, oh my god, what have I done to deserve this? Because here's the thing, even if the enemies aren't a big problem, like when they on levels 2 and 3, when they're not just constantly spamming like giant boulders and invincibility spells, there's still the obvious problem of there's poison traps everywhere. Alright, I am really not doing well. This run is just been painful for me. What? Are you serious right now? By the way, make no mistake, I'm not trying to make excuses for myself. I'm having a hard time because I'm having a hard time. What I'm not understanding is why I'm having a hard time. And part of it might just be that I'm not getting any upgrades to what I'm using. Part of it could be that you know, little things like not being able to teleport where I want to. So she's willing to upgrade the fissure, but not something I'm actually using. Fuck off. Okay, well, we're taking the heavy travel jacket because apparently I need the defense. What? You know, that would have hit if it were upgraded. Like, why I'm not allowed to? Ring of Reserves. Okay. Admittedly, I'm having a very what the fuck run. Just about everything right now is screaming, what the fuck? And since Iris isn't going to supply me with anything with any upgrades, anything I'm actually using, I suppose I should take Claws of Tomo, even though I really don't want to. Alright, so I actually got something up on the Idealist scorecard. Very nice. Yes, I was playing extra careful so I could get that 12%. It'll be useful. I hope. Alright, so here's the moment of truth. We are going to go ahead and drop the relic cube here after I shatter these pots. We have 5 relics, 5 chances to improve the run, and also the moment where you guys get to guess what the relics are. So remember, you have to get at least 2 of them right, and we'll be dropping the cube in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mystery box! Alright, so it looks like we've got Stygian Turtle Shell, Berserker's Helm, Nemo's Leaf, Surefire Rocket, and Spiked Emergency Kit. So I will be taking that and that. So if you guess some combination of 2 of those, then congratulations, you get to determine what's next in my run. Not this run, of course, but... By the way, yes, I know what my mistake was there. I'm just not happy about it because I wasn't left with many options. Excuse me, how is he still capable of hitting me while he was being damaged? there no such thing as him? She still doesn't want to upgrade anything I have. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm honestly really shocked at this point. Like, there is no reason why that should still be an issue. This late into the run, you should expect to have a few things upgraded. Like, Iris should really not be being this difficult. I'm thinking about grabbing Captain's Ring just because. Even though it's not that big of a bonus, it'll be a bonus. Yeah, those guys track just a little too well, if you ask me. So I want to hear from you guys. Have you had this issue where Iris just would not give you an upgrade to anything you're using? Because I'm starting to wonder if this is just me and my horrible luck. I don't even think that's going to help. But I can sell you this. As a matter of fact, I can also sell you the combo glove, because I don't think it works very well with Air Spinner. The part of Air Spinner I like is the first part. Now, as I found out with Ice Dagger, that's actually really good. We've got a pretty decent mix of offense and defense. So let's take one offensive and one defensive. And 8% isn't much, but it's something. It's better than what I had before. Alright, wonderfully excellent. Ooh, and a Mirror Shield. Alright, I'm all about that. That also finishes leveling up the Heavy Travel Jacket. Very good. And for those of you who may be curious, yes, I do plan on finishing the Bloodless run on Bloodstained. I also started doing Mega Man, which is something I promised a while ago. I would be lying if I said that didn't have my attention. Same with these birds. Hi guys, how you doing? That might be nice. I guess we'll see. That might end up going over the Raspberry Pi box. God, I hate ice archers. Not only do they get 3 spells, but they get to just kind of randomly determine when they cast them. They don't have a pattern like a lot of the other elemental enemies. So what's funny is, at least to me right now, is that I had already asked, hey, you guys want me to start making a Wizard of Legend guide to kind of go over some of my thoughts and opinions on the game and how to improve, and then this run I'm just playing like complete trash. So yeah, originally the idea sounded good, but I don't know, you kind of suck. Oh, this way. Might go with Mercenaries Dagger, I'm not sure yet. This is about the right place for it. I just need to determine whether or not I'm going to be spending any more of my money. So this long it took her to offer me an upgrade to Gale Force alignment, and that's all I get. I mean, I found my way through the rest of the run though, but trust me, still thanks to her. No, I'm gonna guess that part of the problem is probably that I'm using 2 Chaos Arcana, which probably throws off the game, which probably throws off the game's algorithms when it comes to determining how Iris doles out her upgrades. I don't know, that's all I got. Alright, there. Honestly, I think all I'm going to do is grab the healing potion and call it good. I like the idea of the Megalodon Tooth, I usually do, but I kind of feel like I need everything that I have right now. And yeah, as I said, it's either because I'm playing really poorly, or because something is throwing me off, like the delay between casting and the bomb actually having an effect there. Hey, I actually got 2 of them down without taking damage. I feel somehow empowered by that. It's such a bad start, we're actually getting somewhere with this Idealist Sword card. There we go. And yeah, it's got a huge area of effect, but it takes a while to start up. And that time is generally enough time for an enemy to get in and slap you right in the face. Yeah. At least you don't count for Idealist's scorecard. Alright. Why are you trying to get me to upgrade that? No, you crazy bitch. What's wrong with you? Upgrade this. Again, I would have liked to have had that upgraded a while ago. There we go. Well, I was thinking I was going to be super cool and go damageless against Sura, but the moment he decided that he was going to open with the big No Flash Agent cast, I knew that was the And I would have been able to do it too if I hadn't just choked. But that is another mystery box, and yeah, I don't know what was up with me for like the first half of the run. I was just getting hit by everything. As much as I like Gale Force Alignment, I am forced to reconcile with the fact that it does not have a very wide area of effect. You have to like lure enemies into it, and sometimes that can be difficult. Well, hopefully you all enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making it. For the most part, there were problems. But sorry, I heard Discord go off. My brain went, huh? These people trying to talk to me at 9 in the morning? But again, I appreciate you guys spending some of your free time with me. It really means a lot to me. I have a few questions about doing the theme run, since I've been noticing that there haven't been a lot of votes on them. So I'm gonna take a week to post some questions on my social media and kind of figure out what I should be doing with that. I do have some interesting theme run ideas, but it might be good to take a temporary break from those and try to get some challenges done. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I am going to get breakfast.